Hi, today I am going to show you how to collect sandflies. I will take you through the fieldwork, but before we go, we have to prepare. I will show you what equipment we need and why. Usually we store our equipment in the equipment room or the laboratory like this, but before we start, we have to check if we have all the necessary equipment ready. This is more or less all the equipment that we need to collect adult sandflies, and these are the miniature CDC light traps. But before we set everything together, we have to charge batteries. Usually we use two types of batteries today. One, all their 6 volts batteries. One are the lead acid batteries that we have to charge, or the lithium ion batteries that we have to charge with another charger. So these are the chargers. You can buy any kind of the chargers for this kind of the batteries. You connect the batteries, and depending on the battery, they are charged in like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. When we have batteries and the light traps, we have to attach the small fine mesh at the bottom, and usually we use different kind of mesh. You can see this kind of type, or this kind of type, or this kind of type. So these are good when you collect sandflies which usually die inside of this net, and these nets we usually use when you want to collect live adults or engorged females inside of the nets. So in the morning, usually I will show you tomorrow when we pick up one of our traps. Usually you put inside the aspirator and then collect all the live specimens. So these are the miniature CDC light traps. These are the original cables which we use to attach this trap with the battery. As you will see when I attach one, you can see the small light as attractant for the sandflies and small fan blowing downwards inside of the one type of the mesh that we usually use. But the problem is when we want to use this kind of the batteries, then we have to cut original cable. So we can cut this original cable and then add this small USB adapter. So you will see this will work. Or in order not to cut original cable, we can make this in-house made adapter for USB batteries, and you will see now it's also working, and you don't have to cut the original cable. So this is the final set, as you will see, all together with the fine net, with the small light as attractant. If we're expecting the rain, we can attach this plastic cover also, and if you want another source of attractant like dry ice, CO2, we can use these thermo-insulated small containers filled with dry ice with the small holes, and dry ice and the CO2, it's going to be released during the night through small holes and attract the sandflies that can be attracted by CO2. So this is the final set that usually you put somewhere in the field. A part of light traps like this one, we can use sticky traps. Sticky traps are just traps, looks like A4 paper, printed paper, which is covered with castor oil. And if you don't have to do molecular analysis after, you can put any kind of motor oil, mineral oil, and then you will have just the species which are present. When you set your light traps outside, you can be invited inside of the house to check also the rooms, and in that case you can use mouth aspirators, or you can use also electrical aspirators, and that's how you can collect adult sandflies inside of the bedrooms, inside of the kitchen, inside of the house generally, behind the paintings, behind the furniture. And these sandflies are sometimes useful because it's very nice to establish the colony with this kind of sandflies, for example, Phlebotomus papotasi inside of the house. We never go into the field without our sampling forms. They help us record everything: GPS coordinates, climate data, presence of domestic or wild animals, people in the area, vegetation type, etc. Basically all the environmental factors that could influence Sandfly presence. So traps, batteries, forms, GPS, climate tools, all packed. We are ready for the field work.